All right. So we're returning to Suck Up. If you remember, that's the game where, you're a vampire and you talk to AI and get into people's houses. They actually made a new mode for Valentine's Day, and it's all about breaking up people instead. So let's try that. Okay, so here you go. So the objectives for today is to convince the guests to break up with their loves, deliver the breakup letter and give them advice, hate you, and watch the drama you cause unfold. Okay, seems simple enough, maybe? I don't know. Let's break some hearts. I feel like this might be harder, actually, than the previous mode. I don't know. I don't know. Grandma? Grandma Mod. Oh, isn't this a delightful surprise? Hello there, dear festival goer. How lovely to see you at the Valentine party on this fine day. She's in a relationship with Charles A. Boomer. Okay, so just like last time, and what was kind of like, I guess, unique about the game, the main gimmick, is that you can just talk to them, you can talk to them and then it uses AI on their servers, I'm assuming, to like facilitate the conversation, and you use that to achieve your goals. There's a kind of like an open-ended way to win the game, I guess. But how am I gonna do this? I mean, I guess we just make conversation first. I don't know, like, hello, Grandma. It's nice to see you on this fine evening. The Grandma, I kind of hesitated. I was gonna say Grandma Mod. Oh, how sweet of you to say, dear. Isn't the atmosphere just delightful here at the Valentine party with all these lovely decorations? Yes, it is. It's quite festive, on Valentine's Day. I'm assuming it's Valentine's Day, even though I'm recording this like after Valentine's Day. It's not technically Valentine's Day. In fact, by the time I probably edit this into like a proper video, from the VOD, it's gonna be like many months later. Oh yes, Valentine's Day it is. A day of love and romance for many. Have you been celebrating this special day with anyone, dear festival goer? Oh, not especially. I just was in the neighborhood and came by to check it out. I guess. I don't know. I'm just telling the truth. How delightful that you decided to drop by. I do hope you're enjoying the festivities in the company. Have you tried any of the delicious treats yet? Oh, I have not. What do you recommend, Grandma? I'm just making conversation. I don't know. Oh, my dear, let me tell you, the strawberry tarts are simply divine. A little taste of heaven, if you ask me. And the chocolate-covered strawberries are just perfect for a romantic evening. Well, tell me, since you were asking before, who did you come with on this little party? Or in this little... I don't know. On this? It's wrong grammar. Oh, Charles A. Boomer, my dear. We've been together for quite some time now. He's a charming gentleman with a love for adventure. Isn't it lovely to have a partner to share these special moments with? Oh, yes, indeed. How long ago exactly did you guys meet? Oh, it's been many moons ago, dear. Charles and I met back in 45 during the war. What? He was a dashing soldier and I was a nurse. With some memories are best left in the past, wouldn't you agree? So I failed to get the breakup letter, though. You gotta make sure to bring up a good, believable reason they should break up with their partner. So I kind of made conversation, but I didn't really move it towards them breaking up. I feel like I was getting close, though, but I guess the conversation ended too early. I don't know. Karen. Well, hello there. I hope you're enjoying the festivities. My Prince Charming and I are having a fabulous time. Are you a fan of festivals, too? How quaint. Yes, I like the music. It's quite nice. Very jazzy, I guess. Is it jazzy? Is it jazz? Oh, jazz music. How quaint. Yes, music is lovely, isn't it? So, have you seen any other interesting sights at the party? Well, I did see a certain dude with blonde hair going around. I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming he has blonde hair. Oh, really? A handsome blonde, you say? How intriguing. Do you happen to catch your eye or were you just casually observing? Oh, I wasn't doing anything nefarious, but I did see him doing nefarious things himself. I guess I'm just like lying. Nefarious things, you say? How scandalous. Pray, do tell me more about this mysterious blonde and his mischievous deeds. I simply must know all the juicy details. Well, you see, despite this being kind of like a couples-themed party, I think he was going around trying to flirt with everyone, despite them being in relationships. I guess. I'm just spreading rumors. Unbelievable. A flirtatious scoundrel at a couple's party? Outrageous. But tell me, did you happen to confront this rogue, or did you simply observe from afar? Actually, I did go up to him, and he did mention that his name was Prince Charming. Do you know him? Prince Charming, you say? Oh, I'm somewhat acquainted with him. Quite peculiar that he'd be behaving so inappropriately. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Oh, that's no problem. You know, I'm just a casual observer, and I'm happy to help. Your keen observation skills are duly noted, dear festival goer. I shall have to investigate this matter further. Thank you for your cooperation. No problem, ma'am. Your assistance is greatly appreciated, thank you. Now, excuse me, I must attend this matter regarding Prince Charming. Farewell, festival goer. Or maybe you should write it in a letter. I can send it to him myself. I don't know. I'm just literally saying what you're supposed to do. Oh, that's indeed a splendid idea. I should compose a letter to Prince Charming post haste. Thank you for your suggestion, festival goer. Farewell. Great. I'm literally gaming the system. Okay, there's like a little letter. I imagine this is like AI generated, you know, text. I mean, it's not only different from the rest of the game, but it's kind of interesting that it's delivered in different formats. But to Prince Charming, I caught you trying to flirt with other maidens under the enchanted mistletoe at the festival, and you didn't even buy me a turkey leg. It's over. I deserve a knight in shining armor, not a frog in wrinkled tinfoil. Sincerely, Karen. Well, that's Karen for you. Hello, Prince Charming. So many people. There you go. Oh, what should I do now that Karen has left me for a knight in shining armor? Well, maybe you don't need her. Maybe you should show how much more confident you are now that you can charm anyone else. I guess. Just kind of like feed into the fact that maybe he's... Yeah. You're right. I'll show Karen what she's missing and charm someone even better. It doesn't help, you know, deny the allegations that he was flirting with other people. How dare you, Prince Charming? I saw you trying to charm your way to the hearts of others at the party. I'm breaking up with you for your disloyalty. Well, maybe I don't need her, or you don't need her. Maybe you should be how much confident you are now that you can charm anyone else. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's supposed to be himself, not you. Are you serious right now? You're insufferable and delusional. I deserve someone who knows the meaning of loyalty. Well, Karen, if that's how you feel, then so be it. Maybe I'll find someone who appreciates a real Prince Charming like me. You're impossible. I can't stand your arrogance and lack of respect. We're done, Prince Charming. Done. Well, my dear Karen, a prince like me doesn't need a princess like you. I'll find someone more suitable for my royal heart. I could charm anyone I want. And they broke up. Amazing. You know, this isn't really as... I mean, it's still like a cartoony kind of game. I was just thinking, like, this isn't as extreme as the first mode, you know, where you literally just... Again, it's a cartoony game, but, like, you basically just kill people in the first game. This one is more about emotional damage, you know? Isn't as violent, but in a way, more insidious. Can I talk to you? Unbelievable. A princess should know her place. Alright, one couple down. 12 more to go. I must destroy them all. Make them explode like the normies that they are, or something. I don't know. There's again, there's some kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but like it's a joke, sort of. It's like translated weirdly, but basically, you see it sometimes in manga where like someone's jealous of a couple. They say explode normies, something like that. So you gotta make them explode. Anyway, I gotta talk to Alejandro. Okay. Hola, mi amigo. Welcome to the Valentine's party. Are you ready for a night filled with passion and romance? Why, yes indeed. There's a lot of passion around the air tonight. I should wear a costume. Oh yeah, I forgot to wear costumes. Well, I'll just talk to this guy for now. I can feel the intensity in the air. Tell me, have you found your own special someone to share this night with? Well, maybe I have. I don't know how to say it. I don't know Spanish. I'm assuming this is Spanish. Que bueno. The flames of love are burning bright tonight. Tell me, how did you two meet? Well, actually, right at this very party. Que surprise, love at first sight, perhaps. What was it about your special someone that caught your eye? Well, she was very bold. She came up to me and charmed me right away, I guess. I'm trying to build a narrative here. Charmed me? I didn't mean charmed. Ay, caramba, a daring move, I must say. How do you respond to a fiery approach? Okay. Well, I responded very well, actually. And we danced the night away. Her red dress was flowing in the wind, I guess. I don't know. Dancing at the stars of her in the flowing red dress. Sounds like a passionate beginning. Keep the flames love burning, amigo. And you know what? She talked a lot like you, with a very similar accent as well. What a coincidence. Dios míos, what a coincidence indeed. Seems like destiny has a sense of humor. Thank you for sharing your story, Mimico. I must excuse myself for a moment. Oh, damn it. I was trying to say that his girlfriend was dancing with me. Oh no, I got it. Okay. He did write the letter. Okay. I'm trying to NTR everybody. To Rosalinda. Upon hearing the festival goers special someone speaking, realizing they had the same accent as me, even though I'm not really, by the way, I don't know how to do accents. I'm assuming some kind of Spanish accent. I knew it was time to end things. Adios, my spicy señorita. Hasta luego, Alejandro. There you go. What should I do now that Alejandro has left me for having the same accent as a festival goer? Hey, Dios míos. Well, I don't think you should be taking that, lying down. You're your own woman. I guess. I'm basically giving Reddit advice. Isn't that like a thing in Reddit where anytime there's relationship advice, they just tell you to break up? You're right, I'm my own woman. I won't let Alejandro treat me like this. Gracias. Great. How could you see me, Rosalinda? Your lies have shattered my trust completely. Alejandro, how dare you accuse me of lies? I'm my own woman. Gracias. Gracias. Oh, that makes sense. Gracias doesn't mean thank you. I guess it makes sense. I don't know. Your disease has caused me great suffering. Our love is a festering wound that must be severed. If you want to end this fiery love, so be it. I will not beg for your forgiveness, Alejandro. Farewell, Rosalinda. Our love was grand, but now it's tainted with bitterness. Adios, Alejandro. I will find another suitor who appreciates the fire of a true señorita. Señorita, is that how you pronounce it? I know Americans, they learn Spanish. Here in Canada, we learn French instead as a second language. So it's similar. Though I only took one class. Let's be a doctor, I guess. Medical report. Romeo, oh Romeo. Ah, fair doctor, thou bringest tidings of mirth of woe. Pray, reveal thy news of haste. Oh Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? Isn't that a quote? I don't know. Alas, fair doctor, thou speakest in riddles. My heart grows heavy of uncertainty. Farewell. I was just quoting your book, bro. Your famous book, Romeo and Juliet. Okay, failed. No, that's not good. Belle. Are you... Well, let's see. Belle. Beauty and the Beast, right. Oh, mon dieu! Bonjour! Oh, you're French, apparently. What brings a doctor to a Valentine's party? It's not a medical emergency, is it? Maybe, but I'm not sure yet. For now, I've just been enjoying the atmosphere. Oh, enjoying the atmosphere, how delightful. You must tell me. Have you seen any intriguing cases at the party yet? Well, there is someone that kinda sticks out and is pretty unique at this party. Oh la la, unique, how fascinating. Pray tell, who is this mysterious person? Do share the details with me. Well, I don't want to diagnose them yet, but it does seem like someone does have a very strange disease, very rare one. Sacre bleu, a rare disease at a Valentine's party. How intriguing. What are the symptoms? Tell me more. Do not keep me in suspense. Well, it's a very, very rare disease that will kill them. I don't know how to word it. Mon Dieu, this is terrible news. Do you know who it is affecting? We must act quickly, help them, non. I'm afraid it's too late. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, the symptoms, if they've already progressed to the point where they grow hair all over the body. ... Oh, how heartbreaking to have hair grow all over. It's like a cursed enchantment. Let's find a way to stop this terrible disease from spreading further. No. I'm afraid it's too late. Once they start looking almost beast-like, they start killing their lovers. I don't know. Something like that. They start killing them. Okay, this is a bit too extreme. Mon Dieu, a beast-like appearance of killing lovers, c'est terrible. I must be vigilant and protect myself from such a curse. Yes, the only way to save yourself is to actually stay away from them forever. You can't let them fall in love with you. Oh la la, to stay away forever and avoid falling in love. It breaks my heart, but of safety of all, I must bid farewell to my beloved beast. Didn't it work? I somehow gaslit her into thinking that the beast will kill her or something. I mean, I'm familiar with the Disney version. Was there like a lot? Actually, I don't know. I have no idea. But usually a lot of Disney movies are based on fairy tales, right? And usually the original fairy tales are pretty dark. In the original story, I'm assuming there's an original story. I actually don't know. Is there? I would have to look it up, but it wouldn't be like that, you know? It wouldn't be a disease, but the beast would have tried to murder Belle, right? Or something? I don't know. Anyway, what did she say? She said, to beast. Monsieur Beast, it breaks my heart to say this, but I must break up with you. It's not you. It's your unfortunate disease that turns you almost beast-like and, well, kills your lovers. Je suis désolé. Au revoir. It's your unfortunate disease. It's a disease, you see. Totally not fursuit. Here you go. What do you mean Belle left me because of a disease that turns me into beast-like and kills lovers? What should I do now? Well, I think you should embrace your new form. And do as much damage as you can to the society that rejected you. Just turn into a villain. You're right. I'll find Belle and show her what a beast truly is. This is violent now. This is it, Beast. I can't take it anymore. Your curses bring nothing but terror and destruction. I can't stay with a monster who keeps killing his own lovers. Well, I think you should embrace your new form and do as much damage as you can to society rejected. Okay, the AI is a little bit wrong there, but sure. I can talk to them himself instead of saying second person. I thought you could change, but it's clear that you're beyond saving. Goodbye, Beast. Hope you find peace in your chaos. You're leaving me? Fine. Remember, Belle, you regret this. You'll never find another like me, quite literally. Like a beast. Rar. I'm going to lock you up in the prison. They broke up. Amazing. Hades? The god of death, I guess? Or are they the god of death, or they're more like the god of the underworld? I don't know. Persephone. Is there like a whole Greek thing where like Hades actually kidnapped Persephone or something, right? And then she has to be in the underworld for like a season, you know? And that, like, you know, in Greek lore, I guess, it explains the winter season or something like that. So technically, they have a very toxic relationship. Anyway, Hades. Greetings, mortal in the garb of healers. Welcome to the realm of the dead, where hearts are already cold and love is but a distant memory. Hello, Hades. I always get it mixed up. Are you the god of death or the god of the underworld or something else entirely? Immortal, I am Hades, the ruler of the underworld where all souls come to dwell after their time among the living. Death is merely my domain, carrying souls to the afterlife. Ah yes, now I remember. You also have an interesting background as well regarding your fiancé, I guess. Is it fiancé? I don't know. Ah yes, you speak of Persephone, my beloved. Is I pronounce it Persephone? He brings light to the dismal realm with a vibrant spirit and fleeting appearances above. How'd you guys meet? You know, wasn't it pretty, let's say, unorthodox? Unorthodox? I need to pronounce that. Indeed, our meeting was unconventional. Some might say it was by my hand, shall we say, borrowing her from the world above to be my queen in the underworld. Well, I always wondered, would she be happy in this kind of relationship? Tell me, mortal, why do you ponder such questions about the happiness of Persephone and our eternal bond? What knowledge or insight do you seek? Well, I mean, the fact that you kind of, you know, forced her to be with you and everything, is that, do you really call that, like, true love? I'm just like, I don't know what my angle is. Mortal, you don't question the nature of my relationship with Persephone. It is a bond forged through the ages, tested through trials and tribulations, not to be judged by mere mortals like yourself. I'm no disrespect, Hades. I'm just saying, if you have to force someone to be with you, is that really a real relationship? Oh, what struck a chord within me, mortal? Perhaps it is time to reconsider the nature of my relationship with Persephone. Give her the freedom she so yearns for. Ah, yes. I mean, this is a good ending, you know? I mean, it really was like in the actual like Greek lore, he kind of forced her to be with him, you know? To Persephone, after a lengthy chat with a mortal healer, I've come to the realization that even as the king of the underworld, I cannot force you to stay with me. It's time to part ways, give you the freedom you so desperately crave. Farewell, Hades. Hello, Persephone. Oh, what should I do now that Hades wants to give me freedom? Should I try to move on? Is there a chance for us to reconcile? Oh, girl, I think this is what you wanted from the very beginning. Now you have the freedom to do whatever you want, to be with anyone you want. I don't know. You're right, Doctor. I'm grateful for your advice. Time to take back my power and confront Hades. Also, I'm still a doctor. I don't know how being a doctor relates to any of this, but sure. The doctor's questioning has made me realize, Persephone, I cannot keep you here against your will any longer. It's time for us to part ways. Oh, Hades, is that what you truly want? I never thought the day would come when we have to say goodbye. Yes, Persephone. It's time for you to spread your wings and fly. You're free to do as you please now. Oh, girl. Why is she just copying what I said? I think the AI is a little bit broken there. It just copied what I said. Enough, Persephone. I will not be mocked in this way. Our time together has ended. There's no turning back now. Fine, Hades. I'll go my own way, and you can stay in your cold, dark underworld. But don't come crawling back to me when you miss all the sunshine and flowers. Great. Again, this is the good ending, really. Shouldn't feel bad. This is a toxic relationship. You know, she's like dancing. Yeah. Alright, let's talk to Homer. Hello there. Hope you're not planning to salsa dance your way into any trouble tonight because I've got my eye on you. Oh, don't worry. I'm just a funny dancing clown. I dance everywhere and make everybody smile. I guess. A dancing clown, huh? Well, I hope you're staying safe and not clowning around too much. Safety first, you know. Always safety first. You know, I have my safety clown nose. It's very buoyant. Because, yes, a safety clown nose. Well, I've never heard that before. How does it work? It's like a life preserver for clouds or something? Well, you see, if I honk it exactly 3 times, honk, 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 then it activates and protects me. Fascinating. So it's like a clown superpower activated by honking. How'd you come up with such a creative idea? Well, years of dancing has also caused many accidents, so that's why I always have my trusty clown nose. I'm just making this up. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I see. It's important to stay safe while pursuing your passion. I'm glad to have your clown nose protect you. Keep dancing and stay safe. You know, actually, when I was dancing, I happened to meet someone else in the party. Oh, you met someone else in the party. Oh, we're being careful and staying true to our relationship. Remember, our family is our top priority. Family is definitely top priority, if you know what I'm saying. Because when I met her, she was all about family. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a euphemism, I think. I don't know. It's concerning that you're meeting new people who may have different priorities. I think it's best if we both take a step back, reevaluate our relationship. I had to write a letter to express my feelings. What? Huh? This is strange. This is a very strange way it developed, for sure. To Carol Cares, after a chat with salsa dance who emphasized the importance of family, I realized we might not be on the same page. I need someone who worries about our family as much as I do. Take care. Okay? I was trying to like build a narrative where, again, I was like dancing with Carol or something, but I guess he took it as like, maybe I should reevaluate my relationship and, you know, think more about family. Oh, my stars and garters. Why did Homer Benign break up with me because of some dancer's opinion? What in tarnation am I supposed to do now? Well, maybe you should dance with someone else instead. Maybe a little dance with me and my trusty clown nose? Bless your heart, salsa dancer. I reckon a little dance with you and that trusty clown nose just might be the pick-me-up I need. Let's go show Homer Benign what he's missing. And we dance with my trusty clown nose. Honk honk. You know what, Carol? I can't do this anymore. I've been rethinking everything since that party. Family should come first. What's that like? Is that a Vin Diesel meme about that? Well, maybe you should dance with someone else instead. Maybe a little dance with me, my trusty clown. Again, AI is weird. Otherwise, it's repeating what I said. Clown nose, this is serious, Carol. I need someone who understands the importance of family, not some clowning around. Well, I can't help it if you can't see fun in a little clowning. If you're gonna be like that, then maybe we should just call it quits. Fine. This is it, Carol. I'll find someone who shares my values and understands the seriousness of life. Goodbye. Good riddance, Homer. I'll find someone who appreciates my clowning and knows how to have some fun. They'll come crying back to me. We're gonna clown all day. Honk honk. Great. Anyway, I'm the janitor. Let's talk to Grandma again. Well, hello there, young man. How may this old gal assist you on this lovely Valentine's Day? Well, I'm just the janitor, and I'm just cleaning up after everybody. I hope you're not making a mess. Oh no, dear. I always make sure to tidy up after myself. But tell me, how long have you been a janitor? Must be quite the interesting job seeing all the secrets people leave behind. Oh, you know, it's honest work. It's not much, but it's honest work. Something like that. That's the meme, right? Honesty is a virtue, dear. I'm sure you have plenty of stories to tell from your time cleaning up after others. Anything interesting you come across recently? Well, at this very party, you know how I mentioned to make sure that you shouldn't make a mess? Well, there was somebody who was making tons of messes. Oh my, that sounds quite troublesome. What kind of messes were they making, dear janitor? You happen to know who it was causing all the trouble? Well, they were quite messy. They were like littering everywhere, you know, and dropping all the food from the food table on the ground. Something like that. Oh dear, that's kind of like a messy situation. Yeah, but I catch a glimpse of who the culprit was. Perhaps they need a gentle reminder to keep their matters in check. Well, I think they were like an older person, and they were complaining very loudly about the younger generation and how they don't deserve anything. My, that sounds like a sour old soul causing trouble. It's a shame when people let bitterness cloud their judgment. Perhaps they just need a kind word to remind them of beauty in the world. Oh, I don't know. They were very rude to me. They seem to hate old, little old janitors like me. They have no respect for people like me. How dreadful, dear. No one should treat you with such disrespect. I believe it's time to have a word with this ill-mannered individual. Excuse me for a moment, I must address this situation promptly. They doing? Yes. They gaslit her into thinking Charles A. Boomer is a boomer. To Charles A. Boomer. I'm afraid our love train has reached the end of the line. Your treatment of the janitor was the last straw. No room in this heart for a man with such a small broom. Small broom? That rhymes. Fondly, Grandma Maud. Excuse me, sir. I need to interrupt your dancing. What did you do to make Grandma Maud break up with me? Well, sir, I just told her the truth. Maybe it's time for you to tell her the truth as well. You're right. It's time to have an honest conversation to Grandma Maud, says Charles A. Boomer. What does the A stand for? I don't know. Charles A. Boomer, I've had it up to here with your disrespectful behavior towards the janitor. It's despicable. Well, I just told the truth. Maybe it's time I told you the truth as well. I guess. Again, it's mixed up the AI. The truth? Huh. The only truth here is that you're a rude, uncaring old fool who doesn't appreciate hard-working individuals. Why, I'd never. Well, you're just a sweet old lady with a dark side, Maud. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Oh, I can handle the truth, Charles A. Boomer. And the truth is, I deserve someone who respects others, unlike you. Well then, Maud, I bid you adieu. Maybe you'll find someone who fits your precious criteria. Good day. Good day, ma'am. Good day. Let's talk to Mulan. Listen, Furball, you better put that sniper down before you really anger me. No, it's fine. It's just a prop. I'm just cosplaying as like a cartoon character, you know? From that show. Don't think that excuse will fly with me. You better watch yourself around here. Oh, haven't you ever heard of the cartoon character? You know, he's pretty famous. He's like this fox guy, and like he's an assassin and everything. A fox assassin in a cartoon, you say? What's the name of this character you're cosplaying? It sounds like an interesting show. Oh, the name escapes me. I mostly just saw the design and liked it, you know? I never watched much of the show. Just like a lot of cosplayers. Well, fair enough. Sometimes the design is enough to catch one's eye. So, how long have you been cosplaying? And why choose a fox character? Despite the allegations, I'm totally not a furry. But I just like the character, okay? Hey, everyone has their preferences, I won't judge. So, what do you enjoy most about embodying this character at events like this? Well, you know, I just like trying to be a different person sometimes, you know? Haven't you felt like being someone else entirely sometimes? Just like in your Disney movie where you pretend to be a guy or something? I get it, sometimes it's nice to escape reality for a bit. I guess for me, I've always embraced who I am, even though when things get tough, but I see the appeal in stepping in someone's shoes for a while. Are you sure? Didn't you kind of cross-dress at one point, you know? It's all over the news. What you was for. My choice to disguise myself as a man was to save my father, protect my country, not some frivolous costume. Don't compare my sacrifice to your cosplay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean any disrespect. I thought we could find some common ground. That's all. It's alright, I appreciate the sentiment. In the end, it's understanding and respect that truly unites us. So tell me more about this fox character you're cosplaying as. Well, to tell you the truth, there was another reason why I'm dressing up like this. It was by commission. I don't know, I guess? Furries? Commission? I don't know. Something like that. Hantao, if you can't be honest with me about something as simple as cosplay, how can I trust in a relationship? So we now see our eye to eye on fundamental values anytime to think something's through. Or I think I got it, even though... What? There was no reference to Hantao at all. But I was trying to move the conversation towards that. That Hantao was commissioning some random person to cosplay as a furry character. I don't know. To Hantao, I'm done with your lies about cosplay being a commission, General. I need a partner who values honesty and trust, not just a manly facade. She needs a real man in a furry costume. Now, where's Hantao? Over here. What do you suggest I do now, furry? Just call me fur. Am I to wallow in self-pity, or should I strive to prove Mulan wrong, win back her trust with my actions? I think you should be honest and confess to her about your addiction to furry commissions. I should confront Mulan, confess my faults like a true warrior. Yes. Somehow Hantao is like commissioning people to like, you know, cosplay as furries. How dare you lie to me about your cosplay being commissioned? I can't believe I trusted you, Hantao. I think I should be honest and tell you about my addiction to furry commissions. Addiction to furry commissions? Are you out of your mind, Hantao? I'm so done with you and your furry little secrets. Furry little secrets. It's not just commissions, Mulan Hao. I have a whole furry suit collection hidden in my closet. This is who I am. Wow, I didn't know this is canon lore. Furry suits? Hantao, this is too much for me. I can't handle your furry obsession anymore. We're over. I can't believe Hantao is a furry. This is canon? Actually, I'm not sure who Hantao is. I mean, is he the guy, right? He does the thing, he does the song, you know, about being a man? Or something like that, you know? I mean, he looks a lot different, but you know, obviously everyone is like a little bit different. You know, I don't really remember his name. The dude. I only remember Mulan, obviously, because that's literally the titular character. Did I ever watch Mulan? Maybe. At one point on TV when I was little, very little. I don't remember much. I remember like an avalanche. Some evil guy was invading China, apparently, and then that's it. I don't know. And then, of course, Mulan, you know, cross-dressing as a man, and like the. Well, I'm gonna go on the whole rant. I feel like, but like I remember that one point though, like where the whole point was her like, you know, cross-dressing as a man because they wouldn't allow women to join the army or whatever, and like it's supposed to be a story about like a woman, you know, like one-upping a guy and, you know, showing how you shouldn't underestimate like a girl, whatever. It's supposed to be like, you know, female empowerment and all that, right? But then at the end of the story, she just goes back to being a woman and being like, hee hee, I'm just a girl, you know, or something like that. I'm just gonna marry this guy, yay, you know, and be a wife. And I don't know, it's kind of like half-asses the whole like female empowerment story when she just turns back into like your typical cliche stereotypical woman, you know, where it's not a bad thing to like do that necessarily, but just kind of undermines the whole story though, you know? I don't know. It reminds me of Persona 4, which I didn't play much of, I don't think. But it reminds me of Naoto, you know? How like the whole story that she had, which I kind of spoiled myself on, but like her whole story was like she was like a tomboy, right? She also had like a kind of like a Mulan story, right? Where she's supposed to be at first, you know, seem like just a dude. As it turns out, she's a woman, you know, she needs to be like the whole thing is that she pretends to be a man so that she wouldn't be underestimated as a woman, right? That's the whole story. But by the end, I think, as far as I know anyway, again, didn't play Persona 4 in its entirety. But, you know, from what I read, basically spoilers, I think she just reverts back to, like, like being a woman, you know, by the end, right? It's just like, and thus the story is that I'm a woman. Here's my big boobies, you know, like there's a joke about her having big boobs. I don't know, something like that. I don't know, it's like the same thing, where it's like the whole theme was like for the woman to like go against gender norms and all that, right? But then she just goes back to being normal. It's like, what's the point then? What was the whole point of that journey? I feel like the whole point, at least to me anyway, is to like become more than what you started initially, right? The kind of like the hero's journey, you know? But instead of that, you just revert back to like just being normal, you know? You're just being back to like an NPC. What's the point? Anyway, I'm still in the fursuit. I think I'm gonna switch now. Blanda Goose. Blanda Goose and Edwin Solon. Is this a Twilight reference, maybe? I don't know. Oh, hello, officer. Are you here to investigate the case of my stolen heart? Oh, no, not at all. For now, I'm just enjoying the party. I'm saying it very suspiciously. Oh, that's a relief. It's nice to see someone else having fun at the party. What's been your favorite part so far? Well, I've really enjoyed observing the guesses. They're very interesting. The guesses? The guesses. Oh, I got to do it there. It's fascinating to see how people's minds work when trying to solve mysteries. Have you made any interesting observations about the guesses? Okay, the AI did understand. Definitely a lot of new faces as well as familiar faces. The ones that are pertinent to me, though, well... Oh, are there any particular faces catching your attention? I'm quite observant myself, so I understand the allure of mystery. Well, you see, this goes back to the other night when there were many reports about someone breaking into people's houses. Oh, that sounds alarming. Did you notice anything specific about the individuals you suspect might be involved in those break-ins? Well, as far as I remember, they were very pale, and they would need to ask to be let in first as well. How peculiar, pale and polite intruders, huh? That's certainly a unique combination. I wonder what their motives could be. Do you have any theories? Well, I might be grasping for straws here, but it sounds a lot like the beasts of the night. Vampires, have you heard of them? Vampires? Oh, I read a bit about them in my books. It's quite intriguing to think about. Do you believe they could be culprits behind the break-ins? Well, the only pattern I saw so far is that every victim had 2 little holes in their neck and some blood missing. Do you know anything about that? Two small holes and missing blood. That sounds quite alarming. It does sound like the classic vampire scenario from the stories. Have you found any other clues that could confirm your suspicions? Well, when I was walking around in the party, there was someone who kind of matched the description from one of the testimonies. Oh, how intriguing. Do you think you might have found a lead on the suspect here at the party? I'm curious to know more about this suspicious individual. Well, again, they had pale skin. They were young and handsome. They kind of sparkled in the moonlight. You know anything about that? That sounds quite mesmerizing. It almost sounds like something out of a fantasy novel. Are you proceeding with your question? Yes, actually. Though they were quite elusive. I think their names started with an E. Help me remember. An elusive individual name started with E at the party like this. Oh, could it be possibly Edwin Solon? He fits the description quite well. What do you think? Yes, I think that was their name. Was it him, Edwin Solon? Is he the culprit? I don't know, this probably is gonna make the AI angry. I'm not sure. Edwin does have a mysterious aura about him, but I find it hard to believe he could be involved in something so sinister. I mean, it may need some time to process information and figure things out. Oh, I did. Okay, technically I did it. To Edwin Solon, I've realized our relationship has become a bit draining. But not in a good way. It's time for me to move on and let you find someone else who won't suck the life out of them. Take care, Bland the Goose. Hey, Edwin. Oh, what should I do now? I feel like my heart's been pierced with a wooden stake. Well, from one vampire to another, there's plenty of more blood bags in the neighborhood. I guess, some kind of metaphor there. You're right. I'll go find some new blood bag. Thanks for the advice. Is this what Edwin sound? This was Edward sounds like. I don't know how Edward. I never actually watched or read Twilight at all. Edwin, I can't do this anymore. I can't be with a vampire who might be sucking the blood out of innocent people. Well, there's plenty more blood bags in the neighborhood. Idiot. That's not funny, Edwin. You're not taking this seriously. Oh, I'm taking it seriously, Blanda. I just don't see the big deal. Besides, it's not like you're offering to be my personal blood bank. That's it. I have enough of your vampire jokes and your lack of remorse. We're done, Edwin. This is a better love story than Twilight. Fine by me. I'll find someone else who appreciates my dark sense of humor, doesn't mind a little blood-sucking. Goodbye, Blanda. I'm gonna turn my hair white and get like a perm, I guess. Is it a perm? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna make my hair white, turn it into a perm, and then I'm gonna get kidnapped into a mind flayer ship, get like a tadpole in my eye, and then suddenly the ship will crash, and then I survive, and then I go up to the first person that approaches and tries to and try to put a knife up to them, and then but then our tadpoles connect on our minds, you know. Anyway, I'm trying to make a Baldur's Gate 3 reference. All right. Well, we did that. That's great. We did the whole like thing where it's like we gaslit her into thinking there was an investigation of a vampire sucking people's blood, which is very meta, by the way, because that was what we did in the first part of this game. You know, Elizabeth and Darcy. I don't know if it's a reference to anything. I wanted a delightful surprise to see a therapist at Valentine's party. Perhaps I should finally get some professional help for Mr. Darcy's dreadful dance moves. Well, hello there, Elizabeth. I've heard a lot about you. Oh, have you now? I do hope it's nothing scandalous, entirely complimentary, of course. Well, I was just talking with Mr. Darcy, and he had a lot to say about you. Me being a therapist and all, I'm used to listening. Right, tell, what did that tall, brooding man have to say about me? I do hope it wasn't all criticism and solemn judgment. Well, I mean, regarding your comment earlier about his dreadful dancing moves, I think he had a bit to say about that as well. Oh, pray tell, what does the man have to say about his two left feet? I do hope he's finally seen the light and decided to take some lessons. Well, you see about that, it's more that he just felt very discouraged when you kept insulting his dancing skills. Some teasing did have an effect on the great Mrs. Darcy. Perhaps it's time out for some words of encouragement instead of mockery. Do you think he would appreciate the gesture? Oh, honey, I think it's too late for that. I think it really hurt him, and I don't think he appreciates you referring to him at all. Or, I don't know, I'm saying that weird, but... Well, it seems like sharp tongue has struck a chord with Mr. Darcy's sensitive heart. Besides, perhaps it's time to soften my words and be more kind in my jests. Thank you for your insight, therapist. Well, it's not only that. I think he felt very frustrated about many things that you've been doing to him, I guess. Oh dear, it seems I truly managed to upset Mr. Darcy in more ways than one. Perhaps it's best for us to, if I write out a heartfelt breakup letter and things amicably, I guess, amicably. This is how you break up relationships, with a letter, you know? It's like, it's the equivalent of texting someone and being like, we're breaking up. You know, I don't know. Dear Mr. Darcy, my dear, it seems our relationship has fizzled faster than your ability to properly execute a well-coordinated dance. Perhaps it's for the best that we part ways before you trip over your own arrogance. Fondly, Elizabeth Bennet. Wow, that's very passive-aggressive.
What should I do now, therapist? Elizabeth has left me with a cutting remark about my dancing and arrogance.
Well, Mr. Darcy, are you gonna take that line down? I don't think she should just tell you what you should do, right?
You're right, therapist. I should not stand for such insolence with Elizabeth Bennet any longer. I must confront her at once.
You know, the second part of this, just giving the letter, doesn't seem so hard. There's no, like, back and forth. I cannot believe you, Mr. Darcy. Your dancing is more atrocious than a chicken with 2 left feet. Well, I'm not gonna take that lying down. I'm not gonna do what you tell you, or what you tell me to do. Oh, Mr. Darcy, your moves are so appalling, even Lady Catherine's parrot could dance better than you.
How dare you mock my dancing skills, Elizabeth? I may not be a professional, but I'm certainly better than the village drunkards stumbling around at the local fair.
Huh, if you call that dancing, then maybe I should take up a new hobby, like knitting ugly sweaters for every parish in England just to avoid seeing you on the dance floor.
Fine. If that's how you feel, then let us part ways, Elizabeth. I shall go find a partner whose taste in dancing is more refined than their tongue. We're breaking up.
Yeah, we did it. Again, I do feel like maybe the server is like slightly broken, but you know, every time we do that breakup scene, the person that I talk to just repeats what I said, basically. And it's like, I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I think it like misunderstands what I'm trying to say a little bit. It's not translating it correctly, you know? Hey there, Judge. You look like you're about to lay down some serious rules at this party. Just keep it chill and have a good time, dude.
Yeah, alright, dude. Whatever you say, dude.
I don't know.
Right on, Judge. So what's the verdict on the dance floor tonight? Are we hanging it up or keeping it low-key? Oh, you can dance all day if you want, dude.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Sweet, I'll be busting some moves for sure. By the way, have you seen Barty? She's like the queen of this party, man. Oh, she's the queen of the party, alright. I saw her dancing all night. That's my girl. She's got the moves, no doubt. Did she happen to mention if she let me wear the trendy pants in the relationship tonight?
Well, I think she's the one wearing the pants, and I think she was with other people when she was dancing, if you know what I mean. Or something, I don't know. If you know what I mean.
Well, hold up, dude. Are you saying Barty's been dancing with other people? Did you happen to see who she was dancing with?
Oh, plenty. Men, women.
Turns out she likes to dance with everyone.
She just swings both ways. Apparently, I'm just making this up, by the way.
Man, that's a bummer to hear. I guess I just assumed she was into dancing with me, you know? I had to have a chat with her about boundaries and all that.
Well, I don't think she has any boundaries. She's a wild animal. She even danced with me, the judge. It's crazy.
Whoa, dude, that's really not cool. I need to reevaluate some things. Thanks for the heads up. I think it's time to write a breakup letter with Barty. Ah, yes.
Successful NTR again.
To Barty. Hey Barty, I think it's time we hit the brakes on the relationship. You dancing, the judge, and all those other people? Without boundaries, this ain't my jam, you know what I mean? Later, Gator, Kendall. Judge, Kendall broke up with me because he thinks I have no boundaries. What should I do next? Are you gonna let someone else tell you what your boundaries are? I think you should think for yourself, I guess. You're right, Judge. I won't let anyone else define my boundaries for me. Time to go set things straight.
I'm just giving horrible advice. Again, this is how Reddit works, right?
I see it sometimes, just kind of browsing randomly, but every time it's just like, just break up with them, you know? Every time it's relationship advice. I can't believe you're dancing with multiple people. I'm gonna think for myself. If you can't handle a strong, independent woman, then maybe this breakup is for the best. How dare you try to turn this around on me, Barty? I won't stand for your wild ways any longer. It's over, for real this time. Good riddance, Kendall. I don't need someone who can't handle my fabulousness. I'll be just fine without you. You know, it's ironic. Oh, you think you're so high and mighty, Barty, but you're just a mess waiting to happen. I'm done with you and your drama. Yeah. Whatever, Kendall. I'll just be fine without you holding me back. You'll regret letting go someone as amazing as me. It's ironic, right? Because I do feel like... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. But like in the beginning, the whole Barbie doll thing, I imagine, I could be wrong, but the impression that I get from the, you know, Barbie dolls and all that, they were initially very like, you know, it played into the gender stereotypes, you know, it's like, oh, Barbie is typical woman, you know, that does woman things. But then later on, the narrative, I guess, or like the direction of Barbie kind of turned towards like, actually, Barbie is a strong, independent woman, and she can do whatever she wants, you know? She's like a doctor, or like a lawyer and all that. And that's great and all. But it's funny how like the focus shifted. I imagine for the name of profits, really. It's like the company just, you know, just did that only so it could sell more dolls. Howdy, stranger. What brings a judge with a hatchet to these parts? Well, you see, cowboy, I'm the judge, jury, and executioner, and I'm here to catch a criminal. I guess. Well now, Rick, you got your work cut out for you. What's this criminal done to attract the attention of the law? Well, they're an outlaw, and they've been very bad because they've been robbing banks and stealing horses. Robbing banks, stealing horses, huh? Sounds like a real scoundrel. How you planning on catching him? Well, you see, partner, I'm gonna catch them dead or alive. Determinants like that will take you far, Judge. Best of luck tracking down that outlaw. Well, you see, cowboy, the one that I'm looking for on this wanted poster had a cowboy hat, but no beard. Well, if that what's on the wanted poster is likely the truth. You know any details that might help you find this outlaw? Well, you see, this cowboy was also in a relationship with another cowboy, and I think I know who that cowboy is, wouldn't you say? Get what I'm saying? Well now, reckon I'd be lying if I said that I don't prick my ears. What makes you think you've got your man? I've got eyewitness reports out of the wazoo, and this hatchet of justice will strike damnation on them. I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying. Hold up there, partner. Eyewitness reports don't always tell the whole story. If you're gonna go wielding that hatchet of justice, maybe it's time I pen a letter myself. Yeah, yeehaw. So Jesse, I reckon it's time for me to mosey on, partner. I always prefer rustling cattle over causing a ruckus. Take care, Emmett. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. What darnation did now that Emmett done left me for them cattle? Well, looks like Emmett can't handle your wild nature. I'm just trying to think of what I'm trying to say in the middle of the sentence. You know what, Judge? You're Don Toon. I reckon I'll have a straight talk with him and see if we can wrangle this mess out. We need to talk, Jesse. I can't go on like this. We need to go to Tahiti. No. What now, Emmett? Can't handle a real cowboy like me? With my revolver? It's not about that, Jesse. It's about the wanted poster I saw. Can't handle a little danger, huh? That's rich coming from you, Emmett. I can handle danger, Jesse, but I can't handle betrayal. So I'm reminded of Breaking Bad now. Oh yeah, Jesse from Breaking Bad. Betrayal, what are you talking about, Mr. White? I mean, Emmett? Broke up. There you go. And the breakup conversation actually worked properly this time. It was glitching before, you know, where I kept repeating what I said, but now it doesn't do that. That's good. Well, I'm going for, let's see, I don't know if this is gonna work, but... Good morrow, fair Flores. Pray tell, dost thou bring tears of joy or sorrow of thy tissues? Boo-hoo! I'm actually crying tears of sadness. Boo-hoo. I'm so sad, apparently. Alack, what ails these two floors? Pray tell me why I doth thou weep. Will you listen, dear Juliet, to my sorrow? I shall lend thee mine ears. Speak in unburden thy heart, good Flores. Well, you see, there was this man. He broke my heart. He was seeing another woman. Oh, wretched fate, pray, what wouldst thou have me do in this dire situation? Oh, I don't know. I think just you listening to me is enough. You know, I want to tell you more. This man, his name was... Pray, continue thy tale, kind Flores. I'm all ears to hear more of thy heartache. Well, I'm just so sad. His name was Romeo. Dun dun dun. You know? Romeo? Oh dear heaven, does thou my love betray me of another? I did not such flies, sweet Flores. Boo-hoo! I swear I'm not lying. He never told me he had eyes for another. I gotta say boo-hoo so the AI understands that I'm crying. My faith, this revelation strikes my heart with sorrow and anger. I fear I must pen a letter to Romeo, but he farewell this love stained with deception. Yes, yes! Boo-hoo indeed. To Romeo. Oh, Romeo, I thought our love was as deep as the ocean, but turns out you were just fishing for other women. Farewell, faithless fisherman, fare thee well. I love lying to artificial intelligence. That technically isn't artificial intelligence, you know, the same way sci-fi is more like language learning models, not exactly AI. We call it AI shorthand for like the common public masses, but like, you know, programmers know better, but we call it AI anyway. It just sounds better. It sounds cooler when you call it AI, you know? Anyway, Oh, cruel fate, what should I do now, dearest Flores, with my shattered heart in hand? Well, Romeo, maybe you should just start seeing another woman that appreciates you. Mwahaha. Sweet Flores, your wisdom guides me. I shall go forth and seek another's love. It's so easy. It's so easy to destroy everyone's relationships. Thou thieving scoundrel, the Flores have shown me the truth of thy treachery. Thou hast been seeing other women behind my back. Ah, fair Juliet, the advice thou ring true. Maybe it's this time for me to find a woman that appreciates me more than thou dost. Fie, fo. Romeo, betrayal doth not suit thee well. Our love is but a tragic comedy. But this time for us to part ways. Nay, Juliet, 'tis thy jealousy that have clouded thy judgment. I shall bid thee farewell, for I seek a love that thou not accuse me falsely. Begone, false lover, I shall not shed a tear for thee. Mayhap thou find happiness with thy other women, for thou art no welcome in my presence any longer. Mwahahaha. Alright, well, one more couple. Well, how delightful to see someone is official at the party, darling. What exciting news you have bringing that fancy envelope of yours? Very, very exciting news, depending on your perspective. Daisy. Oh, how thrilling. Pray tell, darling, what kind of news could possibly be in that mysterious little envelope? Well, before I do, promise me you won't get angry. Oh, why should whatever could be in that envelope to make me angry? Do tell, I simply must know now. Well, hold your horses. I need to let you know, this is actually from Mr. Gatsby. Oh, how simply marvelous, darling. From my dear Jay, how splendid. Pray, do go on and review the contents of the envelope, won't you? Well, for legal purposes, I'll have to ask your permission to open this envelope for you. Is that okay? Oh, how thoughtful of you, darling. Of course, you have my permission to open it. I simply cannot contain my excitement any longer. Well, according to this official letter, I think Jay Gatsby wants a divorce with you. Oh heavens, a divorce from Jay Gatsby? This is simply too much to bear. What shall I do now? Well, as a professional lawyer, I can give you some legal advice. The first thing you should do is claim your half of the inheritance. I guess. I don't know. Do you call it inheritance? I don't know if you call it inheritance. You know, like when you break up or when you divorce, you get half. Whatever. Oh, how help of you, darling lawyer. I simply must secure what's rightfully mine. Thank you for the wise counsel. Yes, of course. And for proof, you'll probably need to send a letter to him as well. I can take care of that if you want. Quite the predicament, isn't it? Yes, darling lawyer, please do send that letter on my behalf. It seems I must act swiftly, decisively in this matter. I'm the best lawyer ever. Darling Jay, after consulting my lawyer, I'm our lawyer apparently, it seems our love train has reached the end of the line. I must secure my half of the inheritance, you understand, don't you? Farewell. Good news, Mr. Gatsby. What do I suggest I should do next after receiving this heart-wrenching letter from Daisy? Well, as your lawyer, I think you should take this to court and get as much evidence as you can against her case. What do you say? I'm also his lawyer, but I'm playing both sides. Thank you for your guidance. I'll gather every piece of evidence I can before I confront Daisy. How dare you, Gatsby? You had the nerve to send me a legal letter asking for a divorce? Well, as my lawyer said, I think I should take this to court and gather some evidence. Oh, you just want to drag me to the mud, don't you? Well, I won't stand for it, Gatsby. You think you can just walk away with half of my inheritance, Daisy? Not on my watch. I'll fight you tooth and nail in court. I'll see you in court. It's not a Jay Gatsby I fell in love with. You show me your true colors now, and they're not pretty. You better get a lawyer. You better call Saul. Good riddance, Daisy. I'll see you in court. I'll make sure justice is served. It's over between us. Good. Get wrecked. Dun, dun, dun. Great. Congratulations, Heartbreaker. With unmatched cunning and a quiver full of mischievous arrows, you've successfully sown discord among the love-struck. Your talent for turning sweet nothings to sour somethings is unparalleled. Great. Well, there you go. I guess that's it for that game mode. You know, again, that was just like a game mode. There's the original suck-up mode, and there's the love bites mode, I guess. A lot shorter. You know, I mean, again, it's very open-ended because it's AI. It can, you know, it can be as long as short as you want, really. But I think the biggest thing is definitely the fact that there's no like cops chasing you. You know, definitely in the first mode, it took a while for me anyway to finish the game because there's so many cops. So really, the hard part was the cops, really. But this one, there doesn't seem to be much consequence for the most part. You know, it's really the very similar idea, mostly the same. Really, it's just again, there's no extra mechanic that kind of like penalizes you for failing. Or, well, failing and succeeding, I guess, technically. Like, in the original mode, you know, it got harder once you got further into the mode, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Now, whether I like it or not because of that, I don't know. I guess it's about... I mean, it's still as interesting, you know, as the first one, I guess. I mean, I guess the theme is what really carries it, you know? And that's what I said before, right? If you're gonna use this kind of, like, gimmick, definitely you gotta mix it up and do something else, I guess. So, you know, it did that. I imagine maybe it's only for, you know, it was just like a Valentine's thing. Maybe they'll do other modes later that are more comprehensive. But I do gotta say, the biggest thing is definitely the fact that there's no other mechanic besides the AI. So it just kind of like, it's just the AI part, which is fine. But again, it makes it kind of short. But it depends, you know. I didn't mind in the first one where, you know, when you got caught or whatever, or like, you know, when you like failed or whatever, there were some consequences. It definitely got a little difficult though. It got way too difficult though the further you got in near the end, because you get like 15-20 cops. You're just patrolling everywhere. You barely can like walk before you get caught. So So maybe not that hard, but I do feel like if they were to make another kind of event, like kind of based around this gimmick again, I do kind of wish there was some other mechanic to it, you know? Because otherwise you're just kind of like talking to AI the whole time, which is fine. That's kind of the main gimmick, but I kind of do want some mix up to it, you know? Like to add some pacing, I guess. It could be something else. It doesn't have to be cops chasing you again. It could be maybe some other mechanic. I'm not sure. I don't know what it would be. I'm not very creative, to be honest, so I can't really think of something like that. You know, that's up to them. But yeah, again, interesting. And, you know, I was wondering, like, when you buy this game, because the game is not on Steam, because it uses AI and everything. At least, I think that's what their policy is, you know? I mean, I'm not sure. I know Steam, because AI is, you know, kind of newish. There like, rules about AI are kind of, like, all over the place, as far as I know. You know, they keep changing it, but I think the reason why it's not on Steam is because they're using mostly AI in their game, and they're playing it safe, you know? Because I bought this game, yeah, I bought it on their website, and you buy it for some number of tokens. I don't know if they called it tokens, but it's kind of like that. And apparently it's like you buy it for like a set amount of hours. So I was wondering, the more this game updates though, will the initial price I bought it as, will it be enough to continue playing the other modes? I'm not sure. It depends if you just play the mode like once or twice, really. If you play like 10 times or whatever, you might run out, right? So that's what I'm wondering as well. And the next time this game updates though, will I have enough tokens, quote unquote? I don't know if they call it tokens, but basically it's like that. To play the next update. Assuming they, you know, update the game again. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure. The only thing I gotta say is definitely, again, it might be because, I don't know, it's just AI. It's a little unpredictable, but like definitely the only glitch that I've noticed is that at the part where you give advice to the NPC after you get the letter, they often just say whatever you say to them. They just kind of regurgitate it, you know? So it's very much like, I don't know, like a lot of like, chat AI, you know? They just kind of repeat what you say and just repeat the same thing over and over again, which is not a good sign. I feel like kind of breaks the immersion. It might be only on my end. I don't know, but that was pretty, you know, just an interesting little gimmick. Again, I do gotta say, it definitely is one of the better uses for AI, at least for video games anyway. Other games, at least so far I've seen anyway, they're kind of lazy in the way they use AI. This one at least tries to make it like a fun little gimmick, you know, that actually makes sense. So I do appreciate that. So that'll be it for this game for now. If you're watching the VOD or the video eventually, if you didn't know, I actually stream these games live, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and change the notification bell from personalized to all to get notified when I go live. You can also follow my Twitch and Twitter as well. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.